The Ramos saga is over. The eternal captain, legend, doesn't do justice to Ramos' legacy at Real Madrid. After 16 years with the Blancos, the Spain international will leave the 13-time European champions this summer as perhaps their greatest modern icon. Sergio Ramos may be leaving Real Madrid, but what he has achieved at Santiago Bernabeu is written indelibly into the club's history. One of the game's biggest personalities, brimming with ego but boasting the quality to back it up, Ramos will end an era in white on Thursday. Whatever explanation Ramos grips at his goodbye press conference, however twisted and taut the relationship between the defender and the president Florentino Perez became at times, it does not sour his legend at the club. Neither does the 35-year-old's last year on the sidelines, even though this white farewell is not a fitting end to a blockbuster career in the Spanish capital. And while the legend tag is often overused for Ramos, it may not even go far enough. He played for Real Madrid for 16 seasons in a total of 671 games, scoring a remarkable 101 goals and lifting 22 trophies. Only Paco Gento has more, numbered 23, winning those in the 1950s and 60s. The 6 European Cups he owned cannot be compared to the 4 Ramos has lifted, which were achieved under far greater competition in the modern era. Since the European Cup became the Champions League in 1992, no side has managed to win it for 2 seasons in a row until Ramos captained Madrid to 3 consecutive trophies between 2016 to 2018. And yet, perhaps his greatest individual effort was in their 2014 triumph. It was Ramos' header in the 93rd minute, and that forced the Champions League final with the rivals Atletico Madrid into extra time. Sparking Real's comeback to win their desperately craved 10th European Cup, the La Decima. Madrid had waited over a decade for it, and Ramos were the man who made it possible. That is why the numbers do not do him justice, as impressive as they are. Plainly, they show his value to Madrid over the past 16 years, but they cannot tell the underlying story. The story of denying their neighbors the chance to lift the trophy for the first time. The constant battles with Barcelona, Ramos' parts in the El Clasico rivalry, the countless inspirational messages to supporters bleeding white, not red, for the club. Ramos is what I call personally leader. Former and current Real Madrid coach Carlo Ancelotti wrote in his book Quiet Leadership, a leadership with a strong character, who is never scared, never worried, and always positive. Ramos' wild chaos, his visceral style of defending will be missed. That is what he brings as captain, and what numbers cannot hope to tell. Though some will point to his career of 22nd red cards to at least shine some light on his combative nature. He fought his way into the center of defense after playing as right back in the early years at the club. But once he earned his place, he was impossible to shift. After that, it has been hard to keep them out of it. And finally, the Ramos saga is over. Where he'll go? Sevilla? Or anywhere? We have to wait for it. And Sergio Ramos, the legend, exits from the Blancos, Real Madrid.